we're going to do exercise wheel rim. I already made this document 1.2.5 exercises part 2Z. So the wheel rim, oh man, early on a Friday, sketch on the front plane. I actually like how Onshape says front, top, and right more than the inventor saying X, Y. I mean, I like them both, but I think as an introduction, it kind of connects to, like, you know, views and stuff. Okay, sketch the circles. Okay, well, let's sketch. Let's hit N. Let's hit P. Oh, I gotta get back on this one. Let's hit N. Let's hit P. Let's make some circles. And it really looks like they're stealing some of the exercises from PLTW stuff, which is interesting. Remember how PLTW had like the wheel rim? Well, here it is. You're making a wheel rim. And it even has the V thing. All right, that's that circle. That's that circle. And that is that circle. And then these lines are symmetric about the construction line. So let's make the construction line vertical. And then let's make that not a construction line. Right click, unconstruction yourself. Make another one. Escape line, and then use the symmetric constraint, that and that and that. All right, now they are symmetric. All the circles are concentric, which means they all have the same center point, which is the origin. But just in case, we can just say, make sure the concentric constraints are there. And they are. Add the dimensions shown. Let's hit the D, letter D. Leave some hotkeys. Are we still in millimeters? No, because our default is inches. Oh, doesn't really matter. We'll have to hit D again. Oh, where it came out of the sketch. Every time you do that, you come out of the sketch. Back to the sketch, hit D. 500. 50. 100. 5. And to get the angle, you click on the line, then the other line. Angle. And they say call it main sketch. Created a solid extrude with the symmetric end type at depth of 150 millimeters.
Can I have your attention, please? The fire alarm is on test until 1 o'clock. Thank
Extrude.
You.
Solid, new, and select the two outermost, that and that. So what does the symmetric mean? Well, notice we're saying blind and only go in the direction of the arrow. When you do symmetric, you say go both directions of the sketch equally, whatever quantity of depth this is. What does draft mean? Draft means if you wanted to extrude at an angle, you can actually see there's that little 3-degree angle there. You can make it even more. So that's what the draft thing does. You can switch the direction and say go like that. So that's what draft does. Notice how with draft it's just a straight angular change. Okay, this angle. If we were making something we wanted to be curved, then we might, need to do a revolve or use a loft and let it automatically do it, so no draft. What are the other things in here? So besides symmetric and blind, There's up to next, which we don't have anything else to refer to, so that's not very good. Up to face, we have no other faces to refer to. Up to part and vertex, again, is there for a sketch, so we don't have any. And through all means go forever through something that already exists, so none of those really apply for this beginning thing. All right, this is what they want, and this is what they get. Accept the feature. Rename the part in the parts list to wheel. Now, show the main sketch. Gotcha. To create the hub, select and an extrude feature. Choose solid and choose symmetric. And at type 200 millimeter. Oh, did I not? I don't think I changed it. That's only 25. That was supposed to be 150, right? Yeah. Now that looks better. Okay. Select the innermost profile from the main sketch to extrude. Okay, so extrude this. And this. It looks different on theirs. Oh, because they have the draft. Huh. 200. Symmetric. Now it looks right. What direction is that draft? That draft is getting smaller, not bigger, right? Yes, so we needed to switch directions. There you go. Create the spoke, extrude feature. Including the wedge inside the hub. Okay, so can I select it? No, so I'm going to, oh, that's a problem. Let's just stop that for now. See, it made it another part. Oh, no, it did want it to be another part. Okay, that's okay. That's why it's okay that it was new. All right, so we'll do that. Do we need to hide that so I can click on that and that? And blind end type at depth of 25. Okay. Towards the front, it is. So we want to add it to merge with, not wheelie rim, merge with part 2. To create a drafted spoke, select the draft feature, draft, entities draft. Choose the top face of the spoke as the neutral plane. And choose input 15 degrees. And we want the front face to be smaller than the back, so we'll click on that. And we'll click on that. Does it get smaller as it goes to the front? Yes, it does. Yeah, see that angle? Bigger in the back, smaller in the front. It's only half the spoke. We want to mirror it. Oh, that's why they didn't do symmetric, because if you had done symmetric, then you would have drafted the whole thing. But now we're getting a double draft where it's going to have like that edge and then it's going to curve down both ways. That's pretty cool. I actually did that before when I was making a transformer thing for my nephew. So we want to mirror this entity extrude 3 and draft 1. And it needs to mirror extrude 3 and draft 1. Okay, why? Oh, because we need feature mirror. So extrude 3, draft 1, mirror plane, the back face, makes it on the other side. And it makes it so it has that, like, you know, oh, so it goes whoosh, 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 like that with that cool edge, kind of like how this is doing that. You could have done that with a symmetric and a draft. I guess they just wanted you to learn the other things, which is fine. Are we going to, oh, we're going to add a fillet. Add the rounds to the spoke, create a fillet feature with a 2mm radius. Select the front and back faces of the spoke. So I guess these edges right here. Where's my fillet? That's a chamfer. Chamfer is just a cut or a hard edge. Fillet is giving you a round. Radius of 2. It says select the front and back faces. It just rounds it off a little bit there and down there. Okay, let's create the other spokes by learning the pattern, John. Circular pattern is oh, see, under linear pattern, there's the other pattern, circular pattern. Entities, the pattern. We want it to be extrude 3, feature pattern. Extrude 3, draft 1, mirror 1, fillet 1, axis of pattern, circle around this. Any of these circles probably works, but that's the one that let me pick. 5 of them. Equal spacing. That looks good. Create a new sketch on this face. Sketch the construction circle, vertical construction line, and solid circle as shown. Okay. Let's hide the main sketch right now. Circle. Construction line. Oh, wow. Didn't automatically make it vertical, but I can do it afterward. And then construction circle. D for dimension. 90. 35. Boat circle. I don't care that there's two parts, it doesn't matter. I just didn't add it, so whatever. Let's get back to this sketch. Create the center hole in the hub, select an extrude feature. Extrude. Remove. Choose the solid circle. Go through all. So it goes all the way through. Now you could do like that up to next, right? Where it'll go until it hits the next thing. Or you could say like up to face. And you say go until you get to this face, which ends up being through all. Up to part, up the vertex, but we'll keep it as through all. Is there more? Jeez. Oh, we're going to use a hole command. Sweet, for the bolts. Hole command. Show that sketch. And then that point right there is where we want what type of bolt. ISO, clearance, M10. These are all specific types of bolts. Should have a counter bore so that it's flat through 11. Okay, all that's right. Okay, so that's where you can bolt it in. See the little counter bore, so the top of the bolt sits flat instead of being on top of it. Probably going to do another pattern, right? Yeah, another feature pattern. Circular pattern, entities to pattern. It's not letting me select it there, so I'll select it there. Oh, it's because we have to do feature pattern. It does let me select it there, but I'm still going to select it there. Axis of pattern. Instances 5. This is big. Show the main sketch again. I'm going to hide that sketch. To remove geometry from the rim to fit a tire, select an extrude feature. Extrude. Sure the options are set to solid and remove. Choose the outermost profile from the main sketch as a sketch region to extrude. Can you select it? No, you can't select it, so I'm going to hide that. Outermost, 20. Going to unhide that. I'm going to go up to face, this face. And this face. Oh, and again, I click second. And this face. So it removes it all until I set there's an offset distance. Of 20. So this goes to that face, and this goes to this face. Did not like it. Let's try that again. There was a lot to that. We want to extrude, remove, up to face, second in position, up to face, offset distance for both of 20. Notice I haven't selected anything yet. I'm just setting it all up. So now let's select the face. Oh, let's select the region. Hide it, select that, unhide it, select this face, select this face. That.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Should be cutting into there. It is not. Shouldn't have anything to do with that. See, now it looks right. Oh, now it looks right. Okay, and that's where the tire goes. Okay, front. Right, or side, and back. Add chamfers, the 8 edges shown. Chamfer, 8 millimeters. It's a lot of edges. That one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Create a fillet feature with a 5mm radius and select the 2 indicated edges. Okay, it's already 5. And select. I'm not even sure which edge that is. Those are the inside edges. Those are the inside edges. Oh, so the tire's on some sort of rounded thing. Don't worry about the whole material thing. That looks pretty good. That's a lot of work. If you did this, you deserve to take a break, which is what I'm about to do.